If I was in my 20s and I was starting all over again, I'd want someone to give me this advice. There's a process. There's a dream, a struggle, a victory. And they're all the same size. Most of us, we want a big dream, a small struggle, and a big victory. But if you want big victories, you've signed yourself up for a struggle equal to the size of your victory, and you have to dream a dream equal to the size of the struggle. Be willing to endure the struggle. So right now, if you're in the dream section, man, dream big dreams, but just know you're signing yourself up for a struggle that's equal to or commensurate to the size of the dream. Now, the good news is you can push through the struggle and get to the victory. Now, if you're in the struggle section with my friends, here's what I want you to know. Take good notes, because people are going to relate more to your struggles than they will your victories. They're going to relate more to the challenge that you had to go through to overcome this. And remember, the bigger the struggle, the bigger the story. The bigger the struggle, the louder the applause when you cross the stage and you made it happen. Now, if you're in the victory, you got to go dream dreams again, my friends. You can't just stay in the victory section forever. You got to go sign yourself up for a big dream and then sign yourself up for a struggle to go prove that the victory is still possible. There's a dream, the struggle, the victory. That's advice that I wish I would have known at 20 to realize how hard it was going to be, but to now get through it into the victory section and to be able to have an incredible life and an incredible business. You learn that process.
I want you to understand, you carry the keys each and every day to create a better future for yourself. When you are creating these barricades and barriers that you feel like are protecting you, sometimes you are shielding yourself from the level of discomfort that will lead you to the life that you've been praying for, the life that you've been trying to manifest. You do not allow yourself to experience the discomfort that comes with growth. There was actually a video I watched, a TikTok, and I might even put it at the beginning of this video. And the overall theme was the things that you are praying for, the things that you are asking for in life, the victory has to match the level of struggle. You have to understand the internet and social media has tricked you into thinking everything should be easy. Sometimes you may only see the end result of somebody's 3-year journey, and you're thinking, wow, it just seemed like everything just kind of fell in line for this person. But you were not seeing the falling down and getting back up and the push back just to try to resist and try to get back to where you feel like you're supposed to be. You don't understand the mental turmoil that was going in somebody's head when they were fighting in the quiet. But each and every day, you would compare yourself to somebody who has already went through the struggle period of their life. You must understand, everybody has dreams. Everybody has things that they are working towards. Everybody has something that they want to build. It's just people have different scales for the level that they want to build it to. So the more ambitious that you are, the more you are going to have to be willing to fail. The more you want to succeed, the more you are going to have to deal with rejection. It's not to discourage you, but it is always to build character. Anytime you want to go to this new stage, this next level of your life, the thing that you must leave behind is things connected to your old character. The person that you were of the past cannot follow you into this new world that you are trying to make for yourself. Change is possible when it is profound and it is deep. But true change lasts when the reason behind it is something concrete. You must understand, the year changing is not the most powerful thing. It's your mind changing. It's when you believe that the doors are open for you that then, only then, you can begin to make the steps to walk to that door. If you are telling yourself it's not going to happen, then I'm sorry, it never will happen, and it's not possible of even being manifested to happen. But if there is a will, there is a way. Your desire, your resolve, your resilience, they must all be mixed together for you to destroy the limitations that were set by the people who were fearful before you, by the people who let their doubts stop their curiosity for their potential and their growth. What are you waiting for? What is there to wait upon? Is the factor that you are waiting upon within your control or outside? Is there more that you can do to potentially accelerate the process? Is there more work that you can do to increase the chances, increase the probability of odds being in your favor? Because you must understand, time and chance happens to all. The race is not to the swift. It is when time and opportunity meet. If the results that you are looking for do not happen yet, you do not immediately default yourself as a failure. You should default yourself as, this is preparation. This is stage 1. This is stage 2. As a big NBA sports fan myself, when a team does not succeed well, it all comes down to what stage that team is in necessarily. A team that is young and rebuilding, we're not expecting them to win a championship. If you are a year one, expect year one results. If you are a year two, expect year 2 results. Now, to connect it back to what I'm trying to say, everything in life is just a simple matter of time. Times. See what I did there? Times. Time multiplied by your input. And that will equal your output. A lot of businesses in their first year will lose money. They're not expecting to be in a profit, gross margin. But what you are trying to do, what you're trying to create, what you are trying to build for yourself, it's not supposed to just be a 1-year success. With how much you are struggling, it shouldn't just only accumulate to 1 year of prosperity. It should accumulate to multiple. And from that door opening, it should lead to another door opening and another door opening. It is continuous and it builds, it multiplies. It is very important that you understand your vision, even when it can get blurry at times. Because as the sailor to your life, if you begin to add a crew, they trust in your resolve. They trust in what you believe. If you have a dream, when it is so powerful, people become hypnotized to it. They want to see it. You never needed a new year to try to open the things that were already put into work for you. You did not need a calendar reset for the seeds that you already planted to begin to blossom. It was always when you believed that you were ready to receive it. It was always when you thought in your head, I was ready. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you will never be ready. You will never think you are ready until you are in it. To wrap it up, the best saying is to always stay prepared so you don't have to get ready. So this way, you don't need to wait for a whole year to unravel in order for you now to receive this abundance. You don't have to sit idle, not thinking that you have control when you do. There was something that I heard. Apparently it was Frederick Douglass. It was a quote that said, Frederick Douglass used to pray for things. He prayed countless times. But everything he prayed for didn't come true until he put his legs in it. Now that could go over somebody's head, but if you really just take a second glance, really absorb it, to put your legs in it, that means you're really working on the things that you are trying to manifest. Faith without deeds is worthless. The favor of God in your life is not that he just gives you everything, but he blesses your hands for the things that you are trying to craft. God is not going to give you anything. When you ask God for something, he will build your character for you to build what you are asking him for. So I want you to pray on it. The dream, the ambition, the milestone, the goal, the place that you are trying to get to, I want you to pray on it. At the end of the day, I am not a preacher.